Authors coming together to make marketing our books fun enough that we actually do it. Join us on Twitch or YouTube 3 times a week to see how it's done, and please do join our community to get your own bingo cards and many other perks. Let's get started. On Saturday, Kelly and I talked about the idea of maybe trying to do book marketing bingo for both my fiction and nonfiction on the same week. A little ambitious considering that I'm taking classes at a hospital all week, but I'm nothing if not ambitious. I've been getting such good traction with the fiction, so I don't want to stop that. It's got good momentum, but I also want to keep up with the nonfiction, and I also want to test out some different messaging because I'm starting to suspect that my fiction is doing better with the book marketing than my nonfiction because of me just knowing my target audience with the fiction really, really, really well. And so I tried to record myself doing the chat and I failed. So I recorded it and it did not have any sound. So now I have all of this book marketing tasks already set, but I'm going to share my screen and show it to you, even though they are already done. So it'll be quicker this way, right? So,
And you let your parents know that dinner be ready in 15 minutes?
15 minutes. Okay, can do. Oh, I don't have my phone. Dinner in 15. Okay. Now, back to this. Okay, so I started with the nonfiction. Supercharge your website traffic, and I said it's for entrepreneurs who don't have a background in marketing, and I don't think the words website traffic are resonating. And I want to try messaging around website discoverability, getting it discovered, because I've seen people on YouTube talk about getting YouTube videos discovered, and I thought maybe that's a word that people are using. So give it a try. So then I forgot to tell it my marketing goal and platforms, but it reminded me to do that. And then, of course, I have to make the decision that I have to make every time about whether I'm going to do. See, I found this language confusing because across is used both times. I think it means one column down all 5 levels and one level or one row across all 5 columns. But at least it has the extra explanation there. And I tend to go for the variety one rather than the deep dive one. And at first I was like, okay, let me just go down the collaboration column because I'm never doing the deep dive. But once I saw these, I was like, oh, I don't feel like doing collaboration. Why did I pick collaboration? I'm not going to do this. So I changed my mind to doing 1,000 views all the way across the bingo board. So then I got these. And I don't want to run a LinkedIn or Facebook ad. One, I don't have Facebook anymore and I can't have Facebook. And it's a crazy, stupid story, but Facebook, I'm banned from starting a new account on Facebook. So no Facebook ads. I tried doing a LinkedIn ad and it is so expensive. Like the budget was gone in a heartbeat. And I thought, you know what? That kind of makes sense because LinkedIn is the kind of place where like real companies with actual advertising budgets probably put ads. So, me, little dinky solopreneur trying to run a $5 a day ad, probably not a good fit. So I did tell it to change that. And so here it came up with joining groups. And we'll see. I don't know how active LinkedIn groups are. And again, Facebook is out, but I'll try it. And then I asked it to suggest specific podcasts that I should pitch. So we've got some good ideas here. And basically I said, okay, with that, that looks good for my nonfiction. So I switched over to think about what I want to do for my fiction one. And whether I want to stick with the summer beach read Kindle Unlimited Out of Water novella, or if I wanted to do the pre-order and lead magnet for the new book coming out, which is the one I did last week. And the week before that I did Out of Water. But I'd really, really stellar results with getting page reads on Kindle Unlimited. It's just a shame that page reads now, the amount of money you get from them is like 0.004 cent per page, so it does not add up very well. However, um, I did decide that I was going to keep on pushing that one. So I tried to kind of describe it, and I said my goal is page reads on Kindle Unlimited. And I like to use TikTok for that, Goodreads, YouTube, anywhere else you think is a good fit for romance novels with an edge, because I mean they're not super edgy, but they're heart-wrenching, they're emotional, but they have happily ever afters. So here's the stuff, and then again I have to decide if I'm going wide or deep. And I decided to go ambitious with the 1,000,000 views across all types. So, collaboration. Host a multi-author summer romance live stream on TikTok or YouTube. That sounds freaking fun. Really fun. So, I do want to do this, and I'll have to like figure out who to reach out to for it, um, and how to like set it all up, but I think that would be so fun. And I can at least start reaching out to people this week. I don't know if I'm going to get it all actually set up this week. Reader focused, launch a reader challenge with prizes on TikTok and Instagram. I do not like this hashtag that they came up with, but I like the idea. I don't know if people would actually do secrets and regrets, but you'll see later that it has another. I dig into that one a little more. Event focus, submit the book to a book talk focused online event or KU promotion. Love that idea. If I could find them. I've never heard of these book talk focused online events. KU promotions, there's like Stuff Your Kindle days, if I can get into one of those perhaps. A lot of those, it turns out, organized on Facebook with no other options. Okay, ads. Run a TikTok Spark ad. I love this idea. I don't think I've ever done a TikTok ad yet. So, yeah, love that idea. Pitch your story to a large romance-focused podcast. Smart bitches, trashy books. I mean, that is the biggest. And I guess I did tell it 1,000,000 views, so oof, I guess I'll try. Um, so I was like, actually, let's break it down into step-by-step tasks. So identify authors, invite them, propose a time, create promographic. Like this was very helpful to look at the breakdown. Explain the challenge and see, I liked where it said here fictional, and I was like, ooh, maybe this can be like a writing prompt challenge instead, because I see those on TikTok of like, you're a writer, then write this. And I don't know what to offer for a prize. I mean, it's a 35-page novella. I'm not gonna give them a physical copy of that. Amazon gift card, maybe. Exclusive bonus content, I don't think is very enticing. So yeah, I'll have to give that some thought or maybe ask chat for more ideas. But that also seems really fun. I did try to look up some of this stuff and I did not have a lot of luck, but I'll keep looking for one that I can jump in on. This is pretty straightforward, but like I didn't know I have to enable ad authorization on that post. I don't know if I have a TikTok ads account. Um, so yeah, I need to figure out some things with that, but I like the idea. And ideas about pitching. And then I got distracted because it offered a notion. I was like, oh, maybe I could do that. And then it got kind of out of hand. I did also try to get it to give me a different hashtag and it kind of didn't come up with anything good, but I'm gonna dig into that a little bit more when I'm ready to actually do it. So I have 10 tasks for this week and I better get started on it. Last week I did win my bingo. I was no, that's not the right spreadsheet. Um, I told Kelly I forgot to go live when I said I was going to. I scheduled a live on TikTok and then completely forgot about it and didn't do it. So yeah, Like, yeah, that does not count. However, she suggested I go live when I was at the Pride Parade on Saturday and talk about love. So I did go live for like 3 minutes. So I'm counting that. And I got bingo. And I have to figure out what I was doing for my what day to what day these all are so that I don't overlap by mistake. But yeah, I haven't filled that in yet. So I'll be curious to see if this starts inching up. This big spike is just because of a book launch. And I am promoting the nonfiction book with a 99-cent sale. But that is in mid to late July, so I'm gonna wait to be promoting that, but I will play bingo when I'm ready to promote that for sure. So yes, that is my week 4 bingo. Thanks everybody.